My topic is esports, short for electronic sports, also known as professional gaming. Esports involves players around the world forming teams to compete in games like Call of Duty, League of Legends, and Super Smash Bros. And they compete in various tournaments hosted by MLG and SIVA. I chose this topic because I used to compete in esports. I played Call of Duty Ghosts in 2014 and competed at MLG Anaheim. I have first-hand experience with professional gaming, so I know why it should be respected like a physical sport. In 2013, the League of Legends Championship Finals were held in the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. This event was watched by over 32 million people, leading to more viewers than that of the Stanley Cup playoffs. This event was also watched by 8.5 million unique viewers. That's 5 million more than the 2013 Super Bowl. So why do people attend these live events? Just like the quote on the left says, for the same reason someone would attend an NFL game. I love watching the game played at the highest level. For the people that do not attend live events but want to watch, they are streamed on sites like MLG TV and Twitch TV. You can also find streamers live streaming any game for you to watch and enjoy. My personal favorite is Minecraft, and yes, I've burned down my house before. Twitch TV, a streaming company recently purchased by Amazon, has over 45 million views a month, and most of those views come from games that are esport. Twitch on average has weekly viewership that exceeds cable networks like CNN, MSNBC, and E! So why are esports so entertaining to viewers? What makes esports more popular each and every year? What is it that keeps viewers on the edge of their seat and always coming back for more? Well, first off, what kind of genres usually involve esports? These are typically ones that involve high levels of mental exertion. According to Wikipedia, one of the most common genres for esports is real-time strategy. That sounds a lot like football and basketball, where thinking on the fly and adapting to in-game situations is important. Well, rightfully so. There are a lot of similarities between esports and physical sports, but there are two things that keep the crowds on their feet and always coming back for more. It's the thing that all sports share, the excitement and the big plays that lead to victory. Remember that 4th and 29 that Ray Rice converted to lead to the Ravens to an overtime win? Or a couple weeks ago when the Rockets were down 21 and came back to eventually force a Game 7 and win the series against the Clippers? These are the big moments viewers love, and they happen in esports too. Like in League of Legends, when Expeke single-handedly destroyed SK's Nexus when his team was about to lose. Or in Call of Duty Ghosts, when Optic Proof he got an ace against defending champions EG that eventually led to them winning gold medals at X Games Austin. I don't expect you to know what these terms mean, but I do want you to know that these exciting plays happen in esports. And that's why the esports industry is constantly growing and viewers are always coming back for more. Whether a physical sport or esport, many elements like this are shared. ESPN President John Skipper was asked about the rise of esports and said, it's not a sport, it's a competition. Mostly I'm interested in doing real sports. This is the excuse that is used for not airing esports on ESPN, yet things like the World Series of Poker are on ESPN. He criticizes esports for being just competitions, yet a large part of the game of poker is luck. In poker, you cannot do anything about the hand you're dealt, but in esports, you have total control of your strategy from start to finish. You just have to execute. Just like poker and esport tournaments are played with thousands and sometimes millions of dollars on the line. Dota 2's prize pool for tournaments in 2014 exceeded $30 million, with their biggest tournament having a prize pool of $10 million. In that same tournament, the prize pool was, the first place prize was $5 million. That's more than Indy car racing first place prize and the US Open, as seen in the graph. This helps legitimize that esports can provide a sustainable future for professional gamers. From 2010 to 2012, MLG has seen a 636% growth in online viewership, and this continues to skyrocket in 2015. And that's only MLG. Counter-Strike's first tournament back from a hiatus in 2014 saw 1 million concurrent viewers for that tournament. The message is clear. Esports are here to stay and will continue growing over the next couple of years. Esports have a large market, fans, and much room left to grow. But like any sport, it also has its critics. After an esports tournament was aired live on ESPN a couple weeks ago, Colin Cowherd, an ESPN radio show host, said he would quit his job if he was forced to cover esports. He continued to say ignorant things like watching esports was the equivalent of him putting a gun to his mouth. I've provided you the research and information that this man lacks to make your own judgment. Esports are constantly growing and will be a part of the future. I hope the next time you see an esport being played, you understand it's more than just a game. Thank you.